Picture this, you're casually Googling yourself. Suddenly, you see it. A blast from your past. Maybe it's a cringeworthy blog post from your teenage years. You know, the one where you thought you were a poet or a philosopher. Or maybe it's a negative review that makes you question humanity. A review so harsh it feels like a personal attack. Whatever it is, it's out there. And it's making you sweat. Your heart races, and you start to wonder how many people have seen it. Here's the deal. The internet is like that friend with a photographic memory. It never forgets. Every embarrassing moment, every mistake, it's all there. But don't panic. We can work with this. There's always a way to manage your online presence. Think of it like this. We're not erasing the past. We're just asking the internet to misplace it a little. It's about pushing the old stuff down and bringing the good stuff up. Fixing your online reputation takes time. It takes patience. It's not an overnight fix, but it's definitely doable. But most importantly, it takes a plan. A well-thought-out strategy to clean up your digital footprint. And guess what? We've got one for you. A step-by-step guide to help you through this. So take a deep breath. Relax. You're not alone in this. We're going to tackle this together, one step at a time. With the right tools and support, you'll get through it. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll be back to Googling yourself with confidence. You'll see the positive changes, or at least with a little less anxiety. Because you'll know that the internet can forgive, just as much as it never forgets. First things first. Detective work. We need to put on our digital detective hats and dive deep into the online world. We need to find out where this negative content is hiding. It could be lurking in the shadows of the internet. Is it on social media, a review site, maybe even a forum or a comment section? A blog from 2005 that somehow still exists? You'd be surprised where this stuff can pop up. Knowing where the content lives helps us figure out how to handle it. It's like mapping out the battlefield before a big strategy game. Different platforms, different rules, you know the drill. Each one has its own set of guidelines and procedures. Let's say it's a social media post. Most platforms have ways to report content. It's a built-in feature designed to help users maintain a safe environment. Think hateful comments, inappropriate pictures, that kind of thing. Hit that report button. It's your first line of defense. That's what it's there for. Use it wisely and effectively. But be specific. You're talking to algorithms here, people. Give them the details. The more precise you are, the better. Explain why it's a problem. Make it clear and concise. Now, what if the content isn't technically against the rules? That's when things get a little trickier. It requires a bit more finesse and creativity. But don't worry, we've got options. There are always ways to address and mitigate the impact of such content. Okay, so reporting didn't work? Time for plan B. Be nice! Reach out to the person who posted the content. Yes, I know, it sounds scary, but hear me out. Send them a polite message. Explain your side of the story. Ask them nicely to take it down. You'd be surprised how often a little kindness goes a long way. Remember, you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. And by flies, I mean positive online reputation points. But what if, despite your best efforts, the person refuses to budge? Well, then it's time to get a little more official. Section 4. When nice isn't enough. Legal options and reputation experts. Sometimes you gotta bring in the big guns. If the content is false, damaging, or straight up illegal, you might have legal options. This is where words like libel and defamation come in handy. I'm not a lawyer, but I know people. If you're dealing with serious online negativity, talk to an expert. They can help you navigate the legal stuff. And trust me, a little legal advice can go a long way. Remember, the internet is powerful, but so is the law. And sometimes you need the law on your side to set things right. Section 5. Out with the bad, in with the good, building your positive online presence. Okay, now for the fun part, building your dream online you. This is where you get to be creative and showcase the best version of yourself. Think of it like this. We're not just removing the negative, we're burying it under an avalanche of awesome. Imagine your online presence as a garden, and we're planting beautiful flowers to overshadow the weeds. How do we do that? By creating and promoting positive content. Write a blog post, start a website, share your expertise and passions with the world, get active on social media, engage with your audience, share valuable insights, and build a community around your interests. Make sure your profiles are public and optimized for search engines. This means using relevant keywords and keeping your information up to date. The more positive content you create, the more it pushes down the negative stuff in search results. It's all about consistency and quality. It's like magic, but with less smoke and mirrors and more hard work and dedication. Your efforts will pay off over time. Oh, and one last thing. Be wary of anyone who promises to make negative content disappear overnight. Quick fixes are often too good to be true. Real reputation repair takes time. It's a marathon, not a sprint, so plan for the long haul. So be patient, be persistent, and remember, you've got this. With dedication and a positive mindset, you'll build an online presence that truly reflects who you are.
Call us at 877-356-7887 if you need help clearing your bad reputation. You can subscribe to our channel for more such content.